Xin chào các bạn, có khỏe không? Tôi khỏe. Hôm nay tôi sẽ đi du lịch Hà Nội. Let's watch. Tôi muốn đi du lịch Hà Nội. I really want to go to Hanoi, but I need make a vacation and more days off, so I'm having a trip by looking at video.
Which is teeming with natural wonders that have been there from the beginning of time.
Wow.
A trip to this stunning country will give you a taste for noodles at breakfast and markets at night, from sunrise to sunset. Vietnam flips things
What
on
is
its
that?
head, but perhaps that's what makes the country's places so special. In Hanoi, you will discover a city as rich in century-old architecture and cultural heritage as it is in mouth-watering food. Both are primed to grab your attention from the
So many
moment you set foot in the
foreigners
city.
in this video.
But Vietnam is also a country where the excitement of sailing beside thousands of limestone islets topped with rainforests in Ha Long Bay is as
Ha Long
exhilarating as
Bay.
the energy that
It is
powers
so
Ho Chi Minh
famous
City
for
day
Korean.
and night.
Usually Korean mother and father, like our parents' generation, they really like going to Ha Long Bay. Wow. So my mom also went to Ha Long Bay last year, and she told me the food in Vietnam was great and well featured. She told me.
Take a rickshaw tour and weave your way through
What?
the seemingly endless hustle and bustle of Hanoi, Vietnam's vibrant capital for over 1,000 years.
When I went to Da Nang and Ho Chi Minh and Con Tum, there wasn't the bicycle and motorcycle with carrier.
But the walls carry the vestiges of the past,
Wow.
the French and Chinese occupation, and the aftermath of war.
Wow.
This is how Hanoi
buildings.
brings you into its fold by bearing it all. As you begin to discover this incredible place, you'll come to learn how the East and West have shaped the city. You'll see some of this influence in the French architecture dotted throughout the city,
Oh, French architecture.
cooking found in the region.
Now I feel like eating panceo. That was so delicious. And Gong Cafe. Gong Cafe was also very delicious.
Stop for a steaming hot bowl of food, a broth-based noodle dish that's
Oh.
a breakfast staple. If you're in search of an
Bobo.
authentic experience, do as the locals would and eat on the street. After such a delicious start to the day, you're ready for some must-have experiences. Whatever you decide to do, as long as you're out and about, it's hard to go wrong. You might want to visit the Temple of Literature from the 10th century. Hunt for bargains at Thin Yen
Those
Market,
temples
spend your
are
day among the devoted
built
by exploring
in
the city's
10th
pagodas.
century.
One way to soak in the city is by visiting Hanoi's Old Quarter. There you'll find 16 streets. Each one has been named after the goods being hawked on it. It's a wonderful way to get a glimpse
So
of
many
local life
hats.
in action, and you'll find plenty of opportunities.
Vietnamese hats. Traditional hats.
Before dusk, make your way to Hon Kiem Lake, just in time
Oh
for a
my
picture-perfect
God.
golden hour. The
It
famous lake
looks
is a
so
hotspot for
peaceful.
locals and tourists alike. There's an island in the center of the water body where the Nyok San temple sits. It's ideal for filling up your Instagram feed with images that will give your
This
family and
temple
friends
is
some
in
serious
island, like
wanderlust.
small island.
As the sun sets, make your way to the popular Hanoi night market to pick up souvenirs and some more delicious Vietnamese street
Oh
fare.
my god, oh my god.
If there's time
Muốn
before
ăn
you set
Việt
sail for
Nam
Ha Long
rất
Bay's
ngon.
limestone islands, try to catch a water puppet show. It's a revered ancient art
Wow,
where
what
puppet
is it?
masters share local myths and folklore.
Oh, I know this song. This rhythm is really familiar. When I went to Da Nang, Hoi An, yeah, I heard this song.
Packs a mighty punch, but even in a country with so many gorgeous landscapes, Ha Long Bay takes natural beauty to an entirely new
Ha Long
level.
Bay, Ha Long Bay. I really want to go
You might
to Ha
feel
Long
as though
Bay.
you are drifting off into a different world. Seeing these
Wow.
soaring
How
limestone
come-
pinnacles for the first time is something you won't soon forget. From the emerald green waters
It
to
looks
islands
really
topped with lush greenery, it's a sailing
amazing.
experience like no other. This unspoilt UNESCO World Heritage Site lies in the Gulf of Tonkin. Ha Long is the Vietnamese word for descending dragon. A local legend in these parts has it that such a majestic beast and her offspring came to the bay to protect the locals. The dragons would attack anything that might harm the Viet people by spurting everything from fire and emeralds to jade at the impending threat. It's said that over time these jewels transformed into the towering formations throughout the bay. To truly experience this enchanting destination, many visitors take a junk boat tour. This way, it's possible to have a very close encounter with the islets and surrounding waters.
Wow.
You can watch the
Amazing.
sunset on Ha Long Bay's horizon, fall asleep under the stars, and stir only when the warm
Wow.
rising sun
It's
wakes
like
you.
a picture. It looks like a picture.
This coastal haven offers many activities and plenty of respite for travelers. It's an excellent place for scuba diving, rock climbing, and hiking. The Biosphere Reserve of Cat
Ha
Ba
Long
National
Bay.
Park is a particular favorite among visitors to the country. Whether you're paddling around the grottos and caverns, which have been shaped over decades, heading to a private island for some volleyball and relaxation, or living it up with the locals at a homestay, any amount of time spent here will be exceptional.
Why only
It doesn't
Westerners?
hurt that this is the best
are
way
there?
to revitalize yourself before
There
heading
are
off
no
to the
Asian.
buzzing Ho Chi Minh City.
Are they actors for this video?
Formerly known as Saigon, no matter where you've
Oh,
been
Ho
in the
Chi Minh,
world, nothing
Ho
will
Chi
prepare
Minh,
you for
có
Ho Chi Minh City.
thành phố Hồ Chí Minh.
This famous southern city so full of life is
Tôi
renowned
đã
for playing
đi
a central role in the
thành phố Hồ
Vietnam
Chí Minh
In
một
the decades
một lần.
since the ravages of conflict and following an economic boom, its
Opera
urban
house.
landscape has dramatically changed. You'll discover both old and new, gourmet cuisine alongside street food, sprawling markets, as well as chic boutiques, ornate temples, and sparkling skyscrapers.
Vincom
Past
Center.
has as much of a place
Oh,
in
Ho
Ho
Chi
Chi Minh
Minh.
City as the future. Among the many things you can do here, getting a caffeine fix is a must. You'll find cafes everywhere serving irresistible coffee sweetened with
Vietnamese
condensed
coffee
milk.
is so good.
This pit stop will
So
prove
good.
particularly necessary if you plan on visiting some of the city's well-known markets. You'll find antiques galore in Ben Thanh Market and foodie heaven in Bin Tay Market, which is where the locals go for breakfast. After a morning of shopping and eating your way through the best of Ho Chi Minh City, head to District 1 to soak up some history at the Taoist Jade Emperor Pagoda or ogle at French colonial buildings like the 19th century Central Post Office or the Notre Dame Cathedral. It was built entirely out of material imported from France. Aside
that
from
was built
recognized
by
landmarks, there are significant
French.
cultural sites that call for reflection as you bear witness to the ghosts
Oh,
of the past. The
Vietnamese
nearby
soldier?
Cu Chi tunnel
yeah.
network, encompassing hiding spots, supply routes, and hospitals, will give you insight into how the
Hiding
Viet Cong
spot.
soldiers lived and traveled during the war. Once you've had your fill of city life, why not sail down the Mekong Delta in an iconic Vietnamese boat?
Yeah, I've seen this
Tours
at
exploring Mekong's network of rivers and
Gonto
islands
City.
often start in Ho Chi Minh
Like
City.
there were
Floating along
many
its
fish
maze of
farmers,
streams and canals are hubs of
pangasius,
markets, and along the banks are
and
pagodas, villages, and rice
and
farms.
shrimps. Yeah,
Hidden in the
they
depths of
raised
Mekong's waters is a
those
tasty lunch of
fish
fresh
in
just waiting to be
cage
caught.
or pond.
Visiting Hanoi, Ha Long Bay, and Ho Chi Minh City may be a great way to start discovering Vietnam's ancient history, Buddhist temples, vibrant street culture, and
I really
indigenous
have to
crafts.
go to
But these
Hanoi
three
in no
destinations
time.
are just the beginning. Vietnam has so much more to offer travelers that come to its shores. From blazing trails on a motorbike and navigating the tropical waters, to mingling with the locals and sampling local dishes, the country will fire up every one of your senses. If you want to experience unforgettable moments in Vietnam for yourself, head over to Tour Radar now and start planning your trip to this spectacular country today.
This video is taken by Tour Radar. It's like a commercial. I didn't know that. I just picked one video which shows about Hanoi, and now I really feel like going to Hanoi. Anyway, if you have anything to recommend me to watch about Vietnamese culture and any awesome location and just whatever, please leave a comment, the website or link, then I'm gonna check it out and come back with a reaction video while watching the video. Anyway, thank you. Cảm ơn. Hẹn gặp lại. Chúc sức khỏe.